everyone, this is Kelly. Welcome to my studio. Today we're going to do a quick flip through of the video of the Magnolia Lane Sweet Sweet Journal project that we did in June, and then we're going to talk about the supplies that you're going to want for the month of July's project. So let's do the flip through first. Let me create a little space here so I've got elbow room. Okay, this, if you'll remember, I had a second one of those images that I made into chipboard. I colored it and then I brought it up on dimensionals and kind of set it offset from the one that we had glued to the front flat. I also used one of the punch outs and typed in and punched, let me try this again, stamped enjoy today, and added one of the florals, and again that one's up on dimensionals. So I've got just a little bit of dimension, but if it's something I choose to keep into my purse, I don't think it's going to take up a whole lot of room. Also fits great in the console of my car. Okay, then we opened it up and we had the double belly band that we did here with the two pocket, or with the two tags, using more of the punch out embellishments. And we had a ID label to the front. Then our first book, we added more of the papers and embellishments here, as well as creating a belly band with a stopper on this one. And then we've got the journaling cards. And I rounded the corners of all the notebooks so that they slid into the pockets easier. This is the extra blank I had. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it. I thought I had glued it onto the back of here, but apparently one of the sheets didn't get glued on. Two of them were stuck together. So then we've got this belly band with this pocket with the Magnolia die cut. And that one's a little snug. Then we've got our second book, and here it's got the punch outs, one with the dimensionals, does a flip out here, journaling space here, and then the booklet comes out and it's all kinds of journaling in there. This was the first Magnolia flower that we laid in, brought it up on dimensionals and created a tuck spot for one of the journaling cards from Memories and More card pack, back to back. So we've got journaling there. Then this was our third booklet with more of the die cuts from out of the designer series paper. And I haven't done anything to the front cover of this one yet. And then our inside back, which flips out for journaling here and here. And then I stuck a couple of the Memories and More card pack cards on the inside here. And that was our Magnolia Lane Sweet Sweet Journal project for the month of June. This month we are going to be using It Starts with Art. And what I think I'm doing with this one is we're going to create this kind of as a inventory booklet. Now I know there are a lot of digital versions of keeping track of what you have, but this might be also a great way for you to keep card design ideas that you want to try, sketching out scrapbook layouts, links to what reminder links of whose videos you want to check out, that kind of thing. So we're going to make this more of a project type journal because it does all start with art. So we're going to be using this stamp set as well as the coordinating dies. And this die here is going to be one of our tabs that we will use in the journal. And I think we may even do this one as well. And if you'll notice, this one is a paper clip and it's made to actually create a paper clip, and we'll be using that one. So we're going to use the It Starts with Art stamp and die set. We're also going to be using the coordinating kit, which has the floss, felt embellishments, coordinating colored paper clips, and heart charms. It says made with love. So we'll be using this. And I thought I had brought it over. Yes, I did. Here we go. We're also going to be using the Stamp and Cut and Embossing folder for the buttons. and stitch designs. We'll use that. We'll use the paper pack. Oh, let's add the one more embellishment. We're going to use the coordinating washi set that goes with this. Then we're going to use the papers. Now I have ordered 2 packs of this. I always try to do the kits in a set of 1, but I wanted to make sure that we had plenty. So I would order 2, because if nothing else, you're going to want to make sure you've got paper left over to do cards or other projects with that you might want to put in your album. So we have this paper pack. And I've got them, thought I had doubles here. There we go. Let's do this. There's one side. Here's the other side. That's an extra. Here's this side. This is the only thing I didn't pre-set up. I apologize. I love that one. It's really busy, but these glue guns are going to be really easy to fussy cut out. So we'll be using those. And then it's got this watermark set in the back. And I know this is out of frame for a minute. I'll put it back in frame just as soon as I get the papers put together here. Okay, then I didn't have this one in the paper pack at all. So there's this one and the back side of the scissors. And then we've got the yellow stripe. Actually, it's a crushed curry with the paper clips and rhinestones. And then we got one more here. I love this brush stroke paper. I think it is so pretty. I'm going to flip it over, and it's got the stitch patterns that coordinates with the embossing folder. So there's the papers we're going to be working with. And as I said, I think you can get away with 1 pack because I've not done my sample yet. I've been a little busy with my grandgirls. But we'll set it up that you can only use 1, and if you want to go back and add more pages, then get a second pack and have it available. But there's our papers that we're going to be working with. And with those papers, you're going to want the following colors of cardstock: Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Blushing Bride, Whisper White, Basic Gray, Pacific Point, and Crushed Curry. Now, you can buy all of these items separately, which, you know, seems kind of silly when you think about how Stampin' Up! Has set this up. Let me find my art page here. There's 29 bundles, and I know I've got it here. It's just not coming up. I got 2 pages stuck together here. I want to go to, I know it's here. It has dropped off the face of the earth on me. There we go, page 53 in your catalog. Now you can buy everything separately, or you could buy, yeah, this one doesn't have a project set up. This one doesn't have a project set up. So you're going to want the, it starts with art stamp set and the dies, or you can buy the combo. And then you're going to want the papers, the embossing folder, the embellishment kit, and the Follow Your Art washi tape. The only thing we will not be using in this is the shipping boxes. And the bundle, which is the stamp and die set, is listed down at the bottom. And remember, when you buy bundles, you get 10% off. So that's what we're going to work with. So you're going to want to pick that up. You're also going to want to have a collection of copy paper. And I may or may not use my reusable, for this one I may go ahead and use just plain copy paper, but you can recycle your copy papers if you want and use those. You're also going to need several punches. We will be playing with the banner triple punch, but this is easiest, you know, if you don't have this one, it's easy enough to work without. But I'm going to show you how this one works. Not everybody thinks about the measurements of being able to, it's called the triple banner because you can cut 3 different banner sizes, and not everybody thinks about that, so we're going to work with that. You may also want, but not necessarily, the tailored tag. The scallop tag I do recommend that you have. This one we're definitely going to want to use is the circle tab. We'll float back and forth between the circle tab and that die that is in the set. And then you're going to want the detail trio punch, which if you don't have this one, I highly suggest adding it to your order because we use this a lot in our projects. You may also want the picking tool, so you've got a piercing tool and something to pick up some smaller stuff with. I'm going to flip back to the embellishments here for a minute. Something I don't have, but I'm going to suggest, because I have a variety of them in other colors that I think will work. For your adhesives, you're going to want the multi-purpose liquid. You're going to want the tear and tape. I'm not sure how much we'll use of the dimensionals. If you've got them, fine. If you don't, we're okay with that too. The iridescent sequin assortment may be another fun one to have. And I've got these in other colors, so sequins are just going to be a nice additive that we'll use. There really aren't any laces or trims with that one. But let's see what we have that we can utilize. And I'm going to say for this one, if it's stuff you have on hand that you like to work with, fabulous. Put it to use. The Nature's Twine is a good one to use. Any of the ribbons that you have on hand that fall into the color scheme that you want to work with is a great option. Crinkled seam binding in the Crushed Curry, perfect match. And I have that on my list to get this week. Just think about the colors of the cardstock and use those colors to guide you as you look through the ribbons that you have on hand or what you may want to purchase. That is my only other suggestion. I think the denim ribbon will work really good as a contrast with the Pacific Point, but definitely the Crushed Curry seam binding. Okay, the other thing that I want to tell you about, this is the perfect time for you to pick up some of the items that you've not purchased from our new catalog yet, because in the month of July, for every $50 you purchase prior to tax and shipping, you will receive a $5 coupon code that you can apply to your orders in August, and there is no limit. I usually order enough in July, which takes care of my quarter minimum for July, August, and September. I order it all in July, and that usually nets me enough at least for one free stamp set in August, which I usually, that's where I pick up something free from the catalog, from our holiday catalog on my pre-order. So think about, take a look at your shopping list, what you have put off ordering. Pick one item from that, roughly, say a $30 item, $25 to $30 item that you could get free, that you might not spend the money on, but if you could get it for free, then you would probably pick it up. And then plan your July order to earn enough of the bonus days coupons to reward yourself with that item in August when you go back in and shop in August. Also, if you still have that I want it all, gotta have it all mentality, I'd love to have you join my team. I have a lot of fun with Stampin' Up, and thanks to my ability with Stampin' Up and the company that it is, it allows me the benefit of being able to take this time off with my girls, not focus on business a lot, but spend the family time with the girls this summer, And when they're gone the end of the month, then I can jump right back in and focus on getting ready for the holiday stuff. So I love Stampin' Up. I've been a customer for 23 years, roughly, and a demonstrator for 3. And I absolutely love what I do. And I think you would too if you haven't done this before. So give me a shout. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Tell me what you're most looking forward to about our July art. Where'd it go? It starts with art, sweet, sweet journal project. And if there's something in particular that you have seen junk journalers or other art journalers do that you would like to learn, let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to do a video on that. Probably not before the girls leave though, but come the end of July, I'm back in here full force and ready to work. In the meantime, when I can get time, I want to try showing you some Christmas cards that you can make using our everyday stamp sets. If you have been a customer before, you may have noticed in our catalog that they did not release new holiday sets or holiday paper in our annual catalog as they've done in the past. So I'm anxious to see what our holiday catalog is. So in the meantime, I want to show you what we can do with the existing stamp sets that we have, even if they're not a Christmas stamp set, what we can do with the stamp sets that we have to make beautiful holiday cards. Because we are less than 6 months from Christmas, folks, and it's going to get here really quick. So we're going to start with art and go from there. I look forward to seeing you for part 1 of It Starts With Art Sweet Sweet Journal project next Friday, and we will carry that through the rest of July. Please hit the like button. Remember to subscribe to my channel, and if you'll click the button, you'll remember to get notifications of when I have the new videos up. So if Thursday, not Friday, comes and goes, you'll get the reminder that the new video for the Friday It Starts With Art Sweet Sweet Journal project is up, and you'll know it's there and can go watch. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great and safe 4th of July weekend. Enjoy your family and friends, and creative blessings.